Boys and girls, welcome back to Starfield. In the last episode, I think we completed what was supposed to be like the tutorial. I'm sure there's more tutorial when I leave this hatch, but if we step out into the world, we're going to be in New Atlantis, which is our first new location of the playthrough, because we discovered some research laboratory on Crete last episode that was just kind of like a introduction to talking to people type thing. Now we're on New Atlantis, which I'm assuming is going to be like one of the major hubs of the world, just by looking at it, and based on how Bethesda games work, we generally end up coming back to, like, the beginning part of the game a bit, so...
What? No Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
Your memory is uncanny.
You talk to me?
And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Okay. My ship needs some repairs, does it? Do I have 1,000 credits? I don't know how money works in this yet. We'll come back.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Alright, we love to hear it. What exactly is going on in this Trade Authority kiosk? Sell? Sold some stuff, don't know what it really accomplishes. Nose is running, that's gross. Welcome to New Atlantis. This place is very... hubby. I never played Mass Effect, but this looks very much like the hub on Mass Effect. Oh, hi, I'm walking into somebody. I can't back up. Game is very pretty. I'll give Bethesda that. It looks nothing like the games everyone's comparing it to in Fallout and Skyrim. Maybe a little bit of Fallout 4 in certain parts of the world. Like, maybe whenever you get to the Institute, it kind of looks like this, but...
This
definitely
is
nothing
New
like...
Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
Free transportation? What is this? A communist European country? Alright, that's fine, though. Mast District, I guess, is where he wants us to go. Of course, there's an animation for that.
Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you at the lodge.
You see, I think that's where I was a little bit confused in episode 1. Is the Constellation the name of the ship that Barrett gave us?
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis
I'm sure it
relies
is.
on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Because if Constellation is the ship, that makes so much more sense than what I was thinking. I thought the Constellation was the place we were trying to get to, so... I mean, no harm, no foul. Doesn't really matter, just... eases my brain a little bit from the confusion of the first part. Can I scan stuff here? Still don't understand how the scanner works. Yep, I have no idea how that works. Maybe we'll figure it out one day. Can I pull out my gun and just go rogue? Or is this like a safe area?
United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been.
You know what? I have no idea what Constellation is. I'm just gonna shut up and wait till someone tells me, or at least I see it for myself.
Here we are. The lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for... Captain Tuck, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now. And he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, please. You're ridiculous. Easiest bet I'll ever win. Do you really think what I'm suggesting is so outlandish? All the phenomenon we see out in the stars, and what we appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you
I
care
suppose
to
we
tell
do.
us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
I touched a rock and he said I wouldn't be, I needed to be the one to come. Yeah, tell me what the hell Constellation is, because I don't get it.
Very well. This is a private organization dedicated to exploration. Space primarily, but also anomalies throughout the settled systems. It's inherently dangerous work, so if one of our own doesn't show up as planned, then we tend to have questions. Speaking of which, where is Barrett?
I totally killed him. Okay, so Constellation is an organization of people. It's a group. It's a conglomerate. Understood. Got it. Fantastic, because we said we were going to Constellation, but they told us to go to the Lodge. That's different places. Pirates attacked Barrett, asked me to deliver the artifact. That's not entirely incorrect, but it's not the entire truth either, so...
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
Apparently I went insane. It was bright lights and music.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Cadre, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But, gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
What you're describing is a magnet.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Cadre?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Yep, sure. Beats being a miner.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
You know what? Join Constellation. 8,000 credits added, lodge key added. I realize that's a pop-up, like an overlay, and it doesn't show up for you guys. There's a very loud boop boop and a Microsoft achievement that pops up whenever I talk about how loud the noise is. I'm willing to bet that if we keep watching this, this will turn into a Halo ring. And we'll have to stop the flood in the Covenant. Who wanted to talk to Sarah? Again? We just talked, but okay.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
I'm ready to get to work. I thought I already said that.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Sure.
The same way when I started, too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something.
That might just be the artifact
But it's not
spinning.
just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be
Okay.
sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Sarah will be locked as your follower if you can. Oh,
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
understood.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Sarah Morgan can't be dismissed until the old whatever
Fair
is.
Constellation living up to your expectations.
It's a dream come true, Sarah. You know that.
Just making sure. Bright young girl like you, there are no shortage of opportunities.
It's not always easy, but I just remind myself that if it weren't for you, Constellation, I'd have no idea that any of this was going on.
I hate to break up
I
that
hope you are
conversation, but
satisfied with the orders available to you.
let's go do the mission that Sarah wants to do. So, does Vasco come with us too, or is it just Sarah? Okay, it's just Sarah. We're going all the way over there. Alright. My stamina is an O2 meter. Can I just take off the helmet? Do I need it? That do what I wanted it to do? Oh, it did. Okay. So now I'm not a spaceman.
Package has been... We have company. Good day, ma'am.
You too. Little busy right at the moment.
What's in the briefcase, buddy?
Just a private conversation. Nothing worth mentioning. You're looking to chat, then you're looking for someone else. I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
I'm a minor. I don't care. Whatever. Let's go back to what I was trying to do. Oh, that's down there. Okay. I went the wrong way. So let's go back this way, make a Larry, and then the front door is right below us. At least I think this is where I wanted to... Oh. I guess if you turn on the scanner, it does tell you where to go, so that would have been maybe a good idea, but oh well.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
I don't know what any of that means, maybe later.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
We'll talk to him.
Sol system has a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Thank you for all your help, John.
Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
I'll keep it in mind, brother. Ask Moara about... Fuck is this marker?
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside.
Damn, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what floor we're going to. Oh, it tells me now. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that one. Okay. And we jump hella high. So, spaceport. I guess we're going to a different solar system? Like, are we straight up leaving the planet?
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the gnat.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
Alright, we figured out the fast travel a little bit. I got back to the ship quicker. Now let's get out of here, I suppose. Alright, take off, I guess. Still trying to get the hang of the travel thing. I am so sorry to all those people that are on the landing gear, or landing script, or whatever it's called. Landing pad. You just got fried when I took off. Again, I wish the traveling was a little bit more simplified, because this is the equivalent to going through 4 load zones to get from the front Vegas gate to inside one of the casinos.
You are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You're cleared to land.
Alright, let's go. Let's get out of the ship.
Sidonia. Ah, cherish these visits to the forgotten corners of the United Colonies.
Dude, integrity. Oh, there's stairs. Right. Guess let's figure it out.
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
Yep, probably. Inside we go.
Sidonia can have a depressing effect on some people.
I'm safe in here, I guess. That's cool.
Look at this
I
place.
think I took a wrong turn.
I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass.
Yeah, it sounds terrible, Sarah.
Got cold beers and good
That
atmosphere.
doesn't mean we haven't.
Looking for a Vanguard named Moara. There's also like 4 people talking when you talk, so I didn't hear anything you just said.
You ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
We could track him down if you know his patrol route.
Oh, believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. And he's got a voice that carries. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
Depends how much it is. 2,500 credits. Holy hell! Persuade. Let's try to work on persuading.
Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. You're gonna guilt trip me?
The dude might be dead. The fuck you want me to do about it?
Guess I should ask you the same question. You paying or what? I want him found. I do. All right, I give up. Just trying to earn a living here. Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love. Singing songs. All that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Come on, forget it. Let's get
Keep it simple or keep to yourself.
Maybe it's not too late to
And
catch a
everyone
ride
will be
back.
happy.
Alright. Go to Venus. We just got to Mars. What do you mean go to Venus?
A friend offered
Bro,
me
this
an
game is
aspiration
insane.
job, but I'm
It talks about going to different solar systems and different planets, like going from Good Springs to Prim in New Vegas.
Take care of your...
I also don't fully understand the persuade mechanic yet. Why did the tougher option work better than the lesser option? Maybe I'm just dumb and I didn't like listen at the beginning of the game because I was trying to do a live commentary. Happens a lot. Whenever you're doing a Let's Play and your focus isn't on the game entirely, like in its entirety, you miss a lot of stuff that other people pick up on. Whatever though, let's go to a different planet, even though we just got to this one.
Hello, what do we have here? See that cluster of ships? Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent. The devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us.
I doubt they know where our vanguard is.
No,
Sure.
but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our vanguard was heading to next.
Okay.
Exactly. Minimal ship power, go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
I mean, we gotta get there eventually, right? I'm doing what the game just told me to do, but it seems like we're barely moving. I don't think this would work. They would definitely see us, but... we do live in a society, I guess.
Oh, that's not good. Earth and everything around it was abandoned a long time ago, and the old star yards are crawling with
So we're going to Earth now?
spaces and other scavengers.
This entire mission has sent us to an entire new solar system. We've been to 3 planets since we've been here.
There it is. Nova Galactic Star Yard, still orbiting Earth's moon. This is where the first
Let's see if he's there.
Keep your weapons ready. Never know who else might be scavenging there.
Most star stations and ships can be docked with allowing you to board them, sorry. You will need to select the ship in your HUD and then fly close enough that a dock prompt appears. Okay. Game is fun so far, it's just... parts of it are a bit much. It's like the Kingdom Come Deliverance experience if we were just straight up... Oh, we ran straight into it. Still running into it. Why can't I back up? Why can't I back up? I do... Apparently there is no reverse option on spaceships.
Two steps in, and we're already looking at a corpse.
Sure, I'll take all of that.
It's not Vanguard Moara. Looks like spacers were scavenging around here and someone else came in and said hello. Oh. The spacer crew. They pillage abandoned facilities and shoot anyone who gets in their way. They're even less organized than the Crimson Fleet. Just countless desperate groups scavenging and killing to survive.
Okay, I want to see what that is. Digipick. I guess those are important. Alright, so my companions in combat. Modified Maelstrom. Alright, let me look at that. Alright, so modified Maelstrom. What do you got, bro? The fire rate's lower. That's about all it really told me.
Oh, you're going to regret this.
Oh, it's single fire. Interesting. Okay.
That was an ecliptic mercenary.
Contact. I can see.
I don't know what that means. Boosted solstice. The gunplay, all things considered, doesn't feel terrible. The bigger issue that I'm running into is just that the sensitivity in general is a little goofy. Also, it feels like... Never mind, I was gonna say something stupid, but then I realized it was user error. That's just a spacer. We're just fighting different guys here. Ooh, modified Grendel. Sure. I'll look at that. The Grendel seems fun to use, but this thing doesn't do any damage. Like, that's an entire magazine, and dude is just walking.
Don't let him get away. Show me what you've got.
Damn, that is a shotgun. Alright, I might cut some of that combat out because it honestly got a little tedious. Especially whenever the combat is just this. So, if there's a big cut in what I'm doing, that is why. The combat is a little tedious. Especially with this many enemies that are all the same and stuff like that, but whatever, let's go back. Door? This door? And go to the actual objective. Not this door. I came through here. How do we get... Whatever, though. We're back here.
This is Vanguard Moira. Sorry if I had to reclaim some UC property, but this whole star yard is overrun. I've patched up my ship, and I'm heading to Neptune. Going to put in another request to get the fleet out here to deal with these spacers. But until then, If any of you thugs are listening, I'm the damn ghost stealing your stuff in the night. Clear out while you have the chance.
He's almost daring the spaces to come after him. It's actually not a bad plan. Much better odds destroying one of their ships than fighting them all at once here.
Okay, let me use these workbenches real quick. Okay, I lied. That didn't do what I thought it did. Let's just get out of here, or go to where this marker wants me to go. Now it wants me to go to Neptune? Bro, this mission is...
Wait, you see that? There's a ship just drifting out there. No time to take in the sights.
insane.
That could be our vanguard.
Realistically...
The ship's weapons are powering up. Get ready.
Realistically speaking, no, I don't see...
Vanguard to civilian ship. Come in.
If you stop shooting at us, we'd be more than happy to respond.
Might find a couple of them, but they've lined me down. Really could use an assist.
We blow that ship out of the stars, he's dead and our artifact's gone. We're going to have to board. Target the engines. Once they stall out, we'll have our chance.
Yeah, I'm gonna die before we get to that point. I also can't repair anything, so... Oh, because that's... Oh, it's not 0.
That's it. Start the docking routine. Come on. Let's go rescue that vanguard.
Dude, like, really? I was told not to destroy it, but in order to board it, you have to completely drain its health? Okay, maybe I just misunderstood. Whatever, board the ship. Let's get this over with. Alright, let's use this shotgun and get the combat over with. Combat in this game is getting a little annoying at this point. This mission just has so many of the same enemy. And they're all bullet sponges. Let me go back and loot some of these guys and we'll finish this. Alright, then he's good.
Am I glad to meet whoever you two are. Looks like we're all in one piece. Any day you walk away from, right?
We're from the Explorers Group Constellation. We need to talk.
What? You guys still exist? Man, I've only heard stories.
We've heard stories too, about a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what that thing is? I tried to hawk it in Sidonia, and the guy thought I was peddling phony titanium.
It doesn't play nice with scanners. It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals quickly.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament?
I'm going to groan on behalf of scientists everywhere, then you're going to hand over the artifact.
Hey, sorry. I just didn't know what it was. But I guess that's what you all are for, right? Here, happy to trade a novelty for a rescue any day.
Let's grab the artifact.
Thank goodness that's all you want, is be rescued.
Good work. Let's get back to the lodge.
Please, let's get back to the lodge. I'm tired of going around the solar system. Have fun with these dead bodies, bro. Pay off your tab. And alright, back at the lodge. Let's see what's going on in here. Is this where we get to make the Halo ring? Sarah is no longer my companion? Fair enough.
I am at your service, Captain.
It fits. Energy spiked a bit, but it's restabilized.
Is there anything new showing up?
No, it's the same as before. There's a massive output as the artifact is added, then it harmonizes. Like it's waiting for the others.
That's speculation, but I think you're right. We need more. Here. You've earned this. Welcome to Constellation. As a full member this time.
Thank you. You interrupted what I was doing. It's an honor to be part of this.
We're going to do great things together. All of us. By the way, how would you like to keep traveling together? I'm not sitting behind my desk for this. These artifacts are a new chapter for Constellation, and I'm going to be out there for it. And
That
I want
door
you
opening was
out
very
there as
loud.
well. You got results. I need someone like you watching my back.
Funny how you think you're the main character and I'm watching your back and it's not the other way around. That's funny, Sarah. That's actually hilarious. Yeah, let's go. I don't care.
Alright. We've got a few more leads we should talk about.
We'll do that at a different
there's
time.
an expedition that Samco has been putting together. It's in
Or we
Freestar
can do it
collective
now.
space, and he knows it inside and out. There's also the Eye, our star station in orbit. About time for you to meet Vladimir. He's been hard at work tracking down more anomalies. And last but not least, Noel. Have we heard anything from Barrett yet?
A courier from Argos Extractors came by to let us know they're packing up the operation on Vectera. But that's it. No other word.
That's not good. We should get over there and check on Barrett in person. Talk to you later.
Alright, so we leveled up to level 5.
Service, Captain.
Thank you, Vasco. I want to check out whatever up here is. Oh, that goes outside. Well, maybe I should have read that before I opened it. Whatever. Good enough place to end this episode off. This has been a really long episode for me recording. Not as long for you guys watching, because like I said, I probably trimmed out a good bit of that combat just because it got super repetitive. Other than that, the game so far is interesting. There's a lot of interesting concepts. Bethesda's done a decent job at these games in the past. I see no reason this game wouldn't continue to be interesting in terms of storytelling at the very least, but that's going to be it for this episode. If you like these videos, remember to leave that like and sub and comment down below so I know to keep posting these videos. And until next time, boys and girls, a pizza.